Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can tell, my eyes are red. I'm so deflated. I'm sick and tired of this useless board and this useless coach we have at Manchester United. When are we going to sit down and actually analyze this? We've lost almost more than we've won this season, and no one is talking about it. How can this be allowed to go on? What kind of club are we running? What kind of team is being run? Manchester United. What are the board doing? What is the coaching at this club? Show me one good thing these guys have done. We don't want to sit here and be ranting about Manchester United, but that's been the case for over a month now. This manager has to go. We are done. We are tired of him. Leading the team out to such a disgraceful performance. I'm sorry, but I'm done with this manager. I'm done. He's not good enough. I want to wake up tomorrow morning, turn on Sky and see that he has been sacked. Breaking news. That is what I want. If that happens, I'll have the best weekend of my life, because he's not good enough. He does not deserve to be Manchester United manager. He has had 3 years and we don't even know how he plays. 3 years, he doesn't even know his best 11. What type of a manager is this? Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2 at Old Trafford. And listen, if you didn't watch the game, don't let the scoreline fool you. The scoreline didn't tell the full story. It didn't tell the whole story. We were useless. We were battered by Manchester City. Pep Guardiola had us on toast. Totally dominant performance from the citizens. Nothing worked. No player looked up for it. This was supposed to be a derby, for crying out loud. Nothing from Manchester United. Totally useless in the first half and in the second half. It's as if we didn't even plan to try and get a goal. It's as if all we wanted to do was just sit back and concede. Not even try and defend and concede. This change to a back three was never going to last because we don't have the players for it. Why did you buy Jadon Sancho for almost £80 million if you knew you were going to play with wing backs? Lost to Villa, lost to Leicester, lost to Liverpool, and now City. And can I just say this? Manchester United is finished as a top club. I'm not hearing it. Let nobody discuss this anymore. Nobody's even taking us seriously. Manchester United as a top club, oh, it's done. We are done. There's no coming back from this. I don't see how we come back from this. In a few years' time, Newcastle United are coming. They are coming. They have the money. They have the financial backing. They have a serious board. A board that actually wants to achieve success. In a few years' time, Manchester United might not even be a top 6 club. That's how bad it's going to be if we keep this manager at the helm of affairs. Manchester City, oh my God. I wish I had a manager like this. Pep Guardiola is superb. There's a reason why he's a top manager, and it showed today. It was men against boys today. He battered OLE tactically. City put in a complete performance. They controlled the game from start to finish. And the best part is they weren't even out of second gear. They didn't put in much effort. They didn't make any substitutions. Pep Guardiola did not make even a single substitution today. Our manager made 4 substitutions. And what did they do? What did those players do? Solskjaer made it all too easy for Manchester City. They were so comfortable, even in possession. Pep kept shouting, telling them not to lose the ball, keep it tidy. And our manager, all he could do was just sit down and watch. Before I go ahead and end the video, let me just do the player ratings. David De Gea was a 7 today. I'm sorry, but he made a mistake, yes, but if it wasn't for him, we would have been losing by 5 or 6 goals. He kept the scoreline respectable, put some respect on his name. He has been absolutely fantastic this season. I don't want to hear any more Dean Henderson talk. This is our number 1, and you'll be the number 1 moving forward. Saka was a 4 for me. I don't really think he did anything of note, and he wasn't bad either, but he did not suit the system. I'm not even going to lie. Wan-Bissaka is not a wing back. He can't even put decent crosses in, talk less of beating his own man. And he's the only, if you watch us play, it's like he's the only outlet. I don't, oh my God. Asked by OLE to do something he clearly can't do. He's not comfortable being a wing back. I don't know. We had Diego Dalot on the bench. Why didn't you give him a try? Why didn't you give him a try? Why do you have to put Wan-Bissaka through this torture? He was destroyed today. Cancelo had a field day. Cancelo and Phil Foden rode him. It was embarrassing. Rick Bailly was a 5 for me. I don't really want to say much. I think the Atlanta game, he was a star player. He stood out even today in the back line, but I don't know why the coach and his favoritism never ends. He was the first. Just because he made one mistake, he's hauled off at halftime. What did Maguire do throughout the 90 minutes? What did Victor Lindelof do? Eric Bailly was the one who actually showed some fight amongst the three centre backs we had today, and he was the one hauled off at halftime because the manager and his favoritism never ends. Moving on to the captain of Manchester United, Harry Maguire. If he knows what is good for him, he should relinquish that captain's armband because he is not a captain. He's not fit to be a captain. He will never be fit to be a captain. He just, oh my God. Manchester United captain is not vocal. He doesn't talk on the pitch. The only time you see him shout is when he raises his hands and starts to call for offside, when he has already been beaten by various strikers and attackers. What is this guy doing at this club? 80 million pounds. Oh my God. Manchester United's recruitment has been a shambles. OLE cannot be allowed to have his job. I'm sorry. To buy Harry Maguire for 80 million pounds. Oh my God. We've wasted a lot of money on a mediocre player. I'm not having it. The English media can do whatever they want. This guy is shit. He's shit. Luke Shaw gets a 1 for me. Yeah, he had a concussion during the game, but I'm sure he was faking it. He probably just didn't want to endure the embarrassment that was going on the pitch today. I'm sorry, but this guy has been poor for a long time. We've had Alex Telles waiting on the wing to get his chance, and our manager and his favoritism that never ends has refused to give him a chance. For the second goal today, I see a lot of people blaming the guy on the internet and all that, but that was Luke Shaw's ball. He could have just cleared it. Harry Maguire even gave him the eyes. Deal with it, and he left it. Oh my God. I really don't know what to say about Luke Shaw anymore. I think he deserves to get dropped. He has to be dropped at this point because he's delivering nothing. He's contributing nothing to the team. He really has to be dropped. That's all I have to say. Fred and McTominay, I don't care. I'm putting them together. McFred. 1 each. They got 2. They were so poor today, ghost mode. I think Fred was the only one who was actually trying to do something. Nobody saw McTominay in the game, but you still see at the end of the match people praising that guy. What has he done in the past 10 games for Manchester United? He has just been a ghost, an absolute ghost for the last 8 games, and he keeps getting selected ahead of more impressive players like Donny van der Beek, who even gets 10 minutes and still proves why he has to start. Rashford, 1. He was a ghost today as well. Greenwood, 1. Donny van der Beek, 5. Bruno, 2. He was another one who didn't really do anything today. I was so disappointed in Bruno. For the caliber of player he is, I was expecting so much from him today. And he failed woefully. He did not deliver anything. I'm sorry. Ronaldo, he was the only one who actually gave a fuck about today's game. He was the only one who actually gave a fuck about today's game. He was the only one contributing, working harder on top. Yes, he didn't have the pace, but he kept fighting. He was the only one who even got a yellow card. Telles gets a 5. Greenwood gets 1. Sancho gets 5. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do this anymore. I'll see you in the next video.